Patrick, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was so close. How does that leave you feeling about the results and also your team's performance?
Yeah, it was so close, but we've been saying that a little bit too often. We have to learn from the games that we played previously. I'm really disappointed because I think in the second half, the way that the teams came back and played, those players are really disappointed because they deserve it to win that game. And I'm really frustrated. And for them, because I think they played well, they were really brave, they showed a lot of character. And at the end, to concede the goals like that, he was unlucky, really. So I'm really disappointed for my players.
What do you think the main learning is from that tonight, then?
Well, I think when we come to the place like that and play the way we played with a lot of character, that is quite really positive for the rest of the season. But at the other side, we conceded those goals on set pieces, on the second phases, and we need to work on that. And it get a time where, especially at the end of the game, we have to put our sleeve up and put our body on the lines. And, we were really unlucky today. And, this is the way it is. We're learning in a really harsh way, but I believe there's more to come from the teams to challenge even better.
Patrick, you've changed the style of Crystal Palace, and at this stage you must be disappointed with the results that you've had because you should have more points in the table. But how pleased have you been with the actual performances? And it's surprised you how quickly you've had those performances.
I think it's just about the character of the players we have in our dressing room. They are really open to new ideas, and the way they're working every single day that allowed me to be really demanding on them. And today again they show a really good togetherness, a really good team spirit, and we have to turn around those performances as a win, because it's not good enough to play well. At the end, we need to win football matches, and I want to win football matches. So I'm pleased with the process that we are putting in place, but obviously that's not enough. We need to do more, because at the end, what is important is to win games.
Patrick, you played in midfield and we were really impressed by Conor Gallagher in central midfield tonight. Can you just give us a few words on him in terms of how he's played and what you thought of his performance against Arsenal in there tonight?
Yeah, I think it's just I think Conor and I think Luca and Maka did a really good work, especially in the second half, because the goals that we scored, we were really aggressive. We managed to win the ball in the midfield, and I think Edouard and finished his chances quite really well. Conor is really brave. He wants to learn. He wants to progress. He's got a really big heart, and when he's on the field, he's just working hard for the team, and it's a real pleasure to work with him every day.
Talking of big hearts, Patrick, they didn't come much bigger than you playing in midfield. You were such a lion heart. You played with such passion and emotion. It's really interesting to see you on the touchline, looking so calm. What's happening underneath the surface?
I've always been calm, even in the tunnel. It's just the people trusting me.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
No, it's just, I think it's, the previous manager that I had, majority of them were quite really calm, because I think this is the image that you want to give to the players. And, inside me is boiling and exciting about every single moment in the game. But that is part of my personality, who I am, and I'm like that, I will say.
Patrick, I know the players will be disappointed in the dressing room, but what was the reaction of the players when they went back in tonight? Were they angry? Were they, how were they reacting with each other?
They were really frustrated, Gary. They were really disappointed because we throw away 2 points. When you come to the places like that and you perform the way we did, especially in the second half, and 1-0 down, and we managed to come back and winning 2-1, and it's the last kick of the game, and to concede the goal like that it's really difficult to accept. And to be honest, I'm quite really pleased with the reaction in the dressing room, because they are get it. They are not happy. They are not satisfied with the points, especially the way we played in the second half. But those games will make us stronger. And with a performance like that, that allowed me as a manager to be more demanding on the players and go back on the field and try to improve ourselves again.
Patrick, of course, we have to ask you about the reception you got from those Arsenal fans there tonight who adore you, who thought you might be going back there in some sort of form with Daniel Ek as well.
Listen, I spent 9 years here, and we played some really good football at time. I was really lucky to be part of a really good generation of players who won trophies for the football club. So I'm always going to love these football clubs, the fans, and I'm always going to be an Arsenal fan, I would say it. Saying that, when you're going into a manager role, you have to work hard for the team. And, I'm really blessed to be in a really good football club with a really good foundation that allowed me to coach a really good team. And, I think Crystal Palace is a really exciting football club. I'm surrounded by people who want to improve the football club, and I really enjoyed myself there.
Patrick, thank you so much for talking to us tonight. We're really enjoying watching your Palace team as well.
Thank you very much.